Well, hello there, and welcome, my giraffe gliders. How you doing today? It's Chris here, and today on BLoons Monkey City, we're going to continue on with our Black Darkness series. We're actually almost done with this little area over here, which is kind of exciting. We get a DDT and probably a Oh My God for you guys. I don't know, I feel like we don't really need to go any... Actually, you know what? I don't know. Maybe we should just go diagonal this way and then diagonal that way. That's probably the most efficient way to do it all, but... I just don't know. So let's try it. Let's do the DDT. Ooh, we got a fairly easy DDT to start off our game, so I'm pretty excited over here. We're going to do a tack shooter start. No, excuse me, not tack shooter, Spike Factory. Tack Factory, Spike Factory, too many tack actions going on. And believe it or not, we're going to do a ninja. But because there's no banana farms, you guys know the drill, we got to get some money-saving opportunities in here. So the best money-saving opportunity that I know of is with this guy right here. Fancy that. We're gonna do, hopefully, can we do wizards? We can do wizards. That's actually a really nice lead. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Let's go mortar. Let's go mortar. I know. I was thinking first of all, let's not do mortar. But then I was like, wizards kind of suck. So let's say screw those guys and just go with the good towers. So I feel a little bit bad about this, but I opened up a giant. So here's the thing. My brother actually works at like a candy factory thing. But he's a research person at the candy factory place. I don't really know what his job entitles, to be completely honest. But let's just say he's a scientist for a candy factory. And basically he got a lot of free candy for Christmas this year, which is kind of cool. Gotta give him some credit for that, getting tons of free candy all over the place. That is awesome. Because you know what? Who doesn't like candy? That's the truth, right? Surprisingly, I don't like all candies. I like specific candies. I don't like... Just to get in a different little field over here really quick. I don't like dark chocolate very much at all. I actually only like milk chocolate. And a lot of people are saying, like, well, why don't you like... Do you like Giardardi or whatever the heck that one is? Or a lot of these other, fancier chocolates. No, I love the cheapest chocolate you can get, Hershey's. I think it's the cheapest. I love it. I don't know why. I just do. So here we go. We're going to have to get our 4th tier ninja already with the distraction action and take them all down. So, I have a bunch of Starburst wrappers. So anyways, yeah, he got a bunch of free candy and he was giving it away at Christmas time. And you know what? It's July. And I just realized I still got a bunch of that candy in my pantry. So I brought up a big package up here. It's actually a bank, I think. It's weird. It's a Starburst bank. Doesn't really make much sense. But, okay, I guess. So let's look at this really quick. 160 calories for 8 pieces. That's actually 20 calories a piece. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I ate just about the entire bag so far. Oh god, what the heck is going on? This is horrible. How is my mortar not popping those leads? I was not paying attention. I was looking at the Starburst Raptors. Oh no, there's lead still sneaking through. Alright, so this is going to be really problematic here, guys. But it looks like, with some magical action, we do end up destroying them all. So, obviously, I was not in the clear yet. I probably should have been paying attention. You guys are probably thinking of me like, what are you doing, Chris? What are you doing? You suck. Sometimes I do. It is the truth. So let's get a quick Moab Mauler over here. I think we go for the yeah, let's do it. Cam detection plus bigger blast plus Moab Mauler equals death for all bloons. So yeah, I got this Starburst bank over here. It's got, I don't know, how many does it say? 4.5 containers times 8, that's what? 36 pieces in here. And I ate probably like 20 pieces or something like that. And I have all these wrappers sitting everywhere. And you know what? It makes me look really, really bad. Because, little Starburst, wrapped up in their little thingamabob. Not too bad, right? It looks like, okay, that makes sense. But when you have them all spaced out and all these wrappers just flying everywhere, that's when it makes you look like a really, really bad person. Like, it looks like my entire desk is just filled with Starburst wrappers. And then whenever I breathe, whenever I go, it like blows them around. And I'm like, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I am fat. I need to stop eating so many Starbursts. But the good news is, see, here's the thing. I'm really weird like this. I could go months without eating any candy. But then as soon as you have, like, a lot of candy in my pantry, or I have, like, a lot of something that I have available to me, or I find something available to me, I eat it all. And you know what? I think it has something to do with my genetics, because my dad does the exact same thing. He's really bad like that. He eats... Oh my god, he's the worst person ever with ice cream. Like, the worst person ever you could ever even remotely imagine. He's horrible. So keep in mind, this is a DDT tile, so that means we do have to get the everything inside of the range of this monkey village. It's one little monkey village buddy over here. We're going to get him up to 2, 3, of course, and just build some knowledge, build a couple ninjas, and we should be alright. Surprisingly, ninjas are probably the best thing against DDTs, especially my super-powered ninjas and everything. So... yes, I eat crap tons of candy and crap tons of chocolate as soon as I start eating it. So that's the sad thing, is like, if I just bought one little baby bar of chocolate, I could eat one bar of chocolate and be like, I'm done, I don't need any more. I don't need to go to the store and buy more chocolate or anything like that. But, if I bought a giant chocolate bar, which I tend to do because it's cheaper, I will eat all of that chocolate in one day. But I swear, my dad is the worst with ice cream. He would eat, you get those, I don't even know what they're called. They're not gallons. He doesn't get the gallon. He gets, I think, the pints. I think they're pint size. No, not pint. That's too small. Quart, maybe? Quart size? I don't know. To be honest, America sucks. It's weird. It's really, really weird. Their system for everything is horrible. I gotta give some credit to you guys not in America for making a system that actually works and keeping that system that actually works. For us, we've got a cup, so we got ounces. So if you're in America, you probably know this, but you might not. Like, as an adult, I forgot all of the equations and everything to move everything over. So I'm sure you guys have learned the metric system in school, even if you're in America. You've learned it. At some point, I bet you, I hope you did at least. I really, really hope you did at some point. And the metric system is superior in every single way. Celsius, 0 is freezing, 100 is boiling. It makes sense. Everything in between is everything in between. Then you got the, us is what, 212 is boiling and 32 is free. What? Why would somebody make that system up? And then the liquid measurements. This is where it gets really, really, really stupid. I don't even know if I'm telling you guys the right thing right now. It's 8 ounces is in a cup. And then I think a pint is 2 cups. A quart is like 2 pints. And then I think 4 quarts to a gallon. And then, yeah, you have nothing above a gallon that I can think of. So it's just like, what? What, 2, 4? What is this crap? 8, 2, 4, 2, 4. It's just like ridiculously random numbers combined together. Where you've got a milliliter, or you've got a liter. That's usually what people end up using. You either do, I'm gonna drink some odd amount of milliliters. So I've never been to another country, by the way, so I don't know everything, how it's labeled and everything. But I'm gonna assume that they do probably 0.5 liters is, like a cup or something, or not a cup, maybe like a bottle of water is probably 0.5 liters, and that's 500 milliliters automatically, so you can just do the equation right away. Bam, it's just tens, everything makes sense in tens, right? It's 10, then it's 100, then it's 1,000, and boom, it all makes sense. And usually use the 1,000 unit and the 0 unit, or the, kilograms and grams, or milliliters and liters. You just find these 2 units that you end up using for almost everything, which is kind of perfect. So, anyway, sorry about that. We get $17,000! We need to do something with all this money, so we're gonna go for a delicious monkey ace over here. Kind of weird to go for a monkey ace, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It'll be definitely enough balloon popping power at this point. I was thinking about going for a bunch of mob maulers, but honestly, I don't even need them. I don't even need all these mob maulers. Look at a couple extra, but no, I don't really need all that many. So yeah, my dog is being annoying right now. I'm sorry. So here's the thing, guys. I own a dog. Her name is Luna. She's pretty. She's beautiful. She's very, very nice. But sometimes she just gets on my nerves. Today is one of those days where she's definitely getting on my nerves. Because you know what? I have a job. My job is YouTube. So usually during the day, if I was not working from home, I'd be at the office for 8 hours straight. And you know what? That means Luna would probably have to be either locked up during that time or put in a very small room or something like that with nothing to chew up. And hopefully everything would go reasonably smoothly. But because I'm home, I try and be nice to her. I'm a fairly nice person. I try to be super duper nice to her. I try to keep her busy. I take her on a walk every single day. All these other things. But she's just annoying sometimes. Today, I was just making a video earlier. And all of a sudden I heard this noise. And I'm like, what is she doing? Walked outside. She's chewing up my cups for all my animals out there. no animals were inside, but she's chewing up my cups, and I'm like, no, don't do that. So I take her downstairs, and I show her all of her toys. I'm like, you have 30 toys. I started playing with her just a little bit. You know, I already played with her today for like 20 minutes, by the way. Solid 20 minutes of running around all over the place. I gave her a box to chew up, because, you know, I'm like, hey, if you want to chew up something new, if that's what your problem is, you need something new to chew up, I give her a box, because I got a external battery today. So I was like, this is all, you know, turning out pretty good, hopefully. I tired her out or whatnot. Nope, not at all. So now she's, you know, she wanted to follow me into my room because I was like, you know what, she can't be trusted outside. I brought her in here, and she somehow found, or already brought in, an Aveeno Ultra Calming Active Naturals Daily Moisturizer with sunscreen broad spectrum SPF 15. And now, oh, she also has a tennis ball in here. Now she's playing with a tennis ball. So it's just like, she just can't get enough. I can't leave her outside. I can't bring her in here. What am I going to do with her? So, I know. I shouldn't be complaining so much, but... and I really do think she's a fantastic dog. But sometimes I think she just needs, like, a little play friend or something. Just get her, like, another dog that can go run around downstairs. I wouldn't mind at all. Go ahead and run around all you want. But I do my absolute best to, you know, give her as much energy as I can while still doing my job. You know, I have a job to do. I don't think people realize this. I'm not just, you know, one of those people that I'm just doing absolutely nothing with my time. No, I actually do stuff with my time. So, yeah. So anyways, also, I mean, we could go this way with our Octopus in the Dark. This is kind of weird. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go, like, just kind of zero in on this. Let's go for a weird Zoma God tile over here with a nice favorite one. We're going to hardcore because it's a really, really easy tile. So let's do a banana farm start. We're going to do bananas all... Let's do a triple banana farm start. I can't remember the last time I've done a triple banana farm start with a little baby ninja. Alright, let's see if we can manage this. I don't know. I literally do not know. I have no idea if this is going to be enough popping power to start off our game. We already get a 1-0. We got a pink balloon sneaking through already. We're still getting bananas. So we're getting enough money. We got a 2-1 ninja at this point. And it looks like, yes, we do. We survive with the triple banana farm start. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we still need some sort of lead popping power. The cheapest lead popping power I can go for is, surprisingly, the wizard. So let's go for that guy. Just pop one of those guys in really quick before it's too late. And now we're going to go in non-stop mode. And start getting ready for a 4th tier ninja. I think at this point, just get him. Just get the 4th. Oh, so it's going to be really expensive now, though. It's kind of upsetting. So also, I didn't even go with the Spike Factory. On this map, oftentimes, I use the Spike Factory a lot. But because I had such little money to start off, because I went with all these banana farms, I was like, I don't really need him, you know? I mean, he's nice to have. He makes me feel really safe and everything, but I don't need him. Alright, so we're still doing an excellent job. But again, this guy's $3,200. He is a pricey mofo. Might even need to sell a banana farm to get him, but he will give me more money than I started off with. So, you know, obviously, if you buy him, when you sell him, you're not going to get as much money as you bought him for. But because he was giving me money that entire time, every single round he's giving me some money, he's worth it. But I don't even need to sell him. Round 6, baby. Oh, yes! This is actually a pretty easy one. I don't know if it's because I'm starting from the other side, so I'm actually working kind of closer to my home base, so all the tiles are slightly easier. Makes sense. So, I mean, there's an easy tile on top of being closer to my home base, on top of... That's it. That's all I really got. So, yeah, it's a pretty easy one. But we hardcored it, so we hopefully made it a little bit tougher. But I also got the ninja, who is super powered, and he's going to be absolutely amazing, and he's going to destroy everything so darn easily. So actually, I had a quick, besides, you know, complaining about my little dog over there, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my police experience. So I told you guys in my last video that, you know, I only got pulled over twice. I didn't really talk about too much about it. I kind of explained what happened. But I want to talk a little bit about the Black Lives Matter movement and the experience that I've had with police. So, first of all, Black Lives Matter thing. What do I think about it? First of all, I think that the Black Lives Matter thing, they just chose a really, really, really bad slogan. I think that's their biggest issue. I think they have some strong points behind what they're going for, and I think that they really want to you know, most of them are doing the right thing. So look at this, man. We got lead balloons crazy right now. Oh god. So we're gonna take them all down, but barely, baby, barely. But I have a ridiculous amount of stuff going on for me. Oh my god, this is my third tier banana farm already. Uh-oh, I can't get another one. I'm gonna have to go for a ninja. for sure. Just a 3-0 is all it's going to require. I know, this is ridiculously easy, isn't it, guys? And we're still doing it, no lives lost. Oh, come on. Make it tougher on me. Make it tougher. Give me some regrow rainbows or something. Make me actually have to micro around this stuff. But no, they're just ridiculously easy. See, I feel like they picked a really bad slogan. They should have just called it, I don't know, I don't think they needed to call it All Lives Matter. I mean, that's not the point they're trying to get off. They're trying to get off the point that they think that some police are racist. And in general, more black people get mistreated by police. And I have to agree with them. Based on the research that I've seen, black people do get mistreated more than white people. But I've also looked, and I saw this research article that said that black people don't get shot more than white people, which is also fairly interesting, because I think that's their main point, is that black people get shot more than white people. But that's actually wrong. They do get mistreated more. I want to point that out. They do get mistreated more, but they don't get shot more. At least with the research that I looked into, which was not in-depth and long-term. It was just I read an article, made sense, seemed legit, and that's what I saw. So they have a really, really, really bad slogan. They need to come up with a better slogan. I don't really care. That's why white people or other races are getting mad at them, because they think only black people matter. And that's not true. They don't, or at least most of them don't. There are, of course, a lot of extremists for the Black Lives Matter movement. And just like any, there's the KKK. Just because the KKK are all white people, or mostly white people, doesn't mean that all white people are completely racist. Just like the crazy Black Lives Matter people, yeah, there's a lot of them out there. Doesn't mean that all black people are racist, and all black people are part of the Black Lives Matter movement. That is also false. So I feel like, honestly, it's just, they need to come up with a better slogan, and I think everything will just be, honestly, way better just from that itself. I also want to point out that some of the ways that they're doing these things is just god-awful. I realize that you have the freedom to protest. That's fine. Cool. Legit. Whatever you want to do. Protest in front of a building. As long as you stay on public grounds. Whatever. I mean, even if cops are being kind of mean to you for, protesting. I mean, you can't do much about it, but that's just the way it is. Sometimes you're doing it technically illegally. You're supposed to protest with the legal way, which is also blah, blah, blah. Government kind of sucks type of thing. Yeah, I get it. I understand. Anyways, but when you're blocking traffic, that's what really gets to me. Because you know what? There's a lot of people in the traffic that did nothing wrong, who aren't racist, and you're stopping them. You know what? I realize that you're trying to get your point across. That you're like, nobody's paying attention to me. What am I going to do? You're acting like a little tantrum baby. Like, nobody's paying attention to me. I'm just going to cry. And by crying, I mean run in front of traffic and try and get myself hurt or run over. And there's some people that get really fed up with it. That just run them over. I honestly think that those people that charge through them at 40 miles per hour should get charged. But the people that just literally go 5 to 10 miles per hour just driving through the people should not get charged with anything. I think I might even do that. Because you shouldn't be blocking traffic. That is illegal. You're jaywalking, and you deserve to kind of almost get hit for doing something so darn stupid. That's my opinion. Again, I have a weird opinion. I feel like I'm completely logical with my decision, and I'm being completely open with you guys, but I think the Black Lives Matter thing is just kind of ridiculous. Obviously, shooting cops just to kill cops is the worst way to go about it ever. Blood for blood has never been an answer to anything, and you guys should probably know that by now. But yes, don't do that. Be reasonable about everything. All you gotta do is just, if you want to, feel free to protest. There's nothing wrong with protesting. Protest in a logical and meaningful way. And people will eventually hear you if enough people actually feel it. Obviously, like I said, okay, let me talk about my police experience. I've been pulled over twice in my life. One time, I got pulled over for driving on the yellow. I drove over the yellow line to get in the left turn lane to make a left turn because this light is really, really stupid, and it had the shortest left turn lane ever for no reason. There was no reason that there should be a median in between the two thingamabobs, but there was. So I was like, whatever, doesn't really matter to me. I'm just going to drive over it, and I got pulled over for it. Cop was really nice to me. He basically told me, don't do it again, and he let me go. I was very nice to him, by the way. I know, it's weird, because sometimes a lot of people tell you different things. But the main thing that I want to point out is that you should probably, obviously, be respectful. Say sir or officer. Don't leave your music on. Roll your window down before they get there. And be courteous. Be nice to them. You know what? They're people too. If you're nice to them, a lot of times they'll let you off or they'll give you a less bad ticket. Alright, so technically they're not supposed to do this, but because cops are reasonable people and they sometimes want to be nice to you, they're like, I have to give you something bad because you broke the law, but I want to be nice about it. And they have. So, the one guy, he was just straight up like, I'm gonna let you go. I don't see, obviously that's a stupid turn lane, but you can't do it. And I'm like, okay, I get it, I understand, blah, blah, blah. I still broke the law every time over there, but at least he was nice to me. The other time, I got pulled over for going 60 in a 40. Honestly, it just completely, misjudged how fast I was going. I didn't think I was going 60 in a 40, but I was, and the cop pulled me over for it. And what he did was he said, obviously you're going 60 in a 40, and again, I was very courteous. I said, thank you, officer. He's like, how you doing today? I'm like, good, how are you? I didn't say, bad, I got pulled over. Good, how are you? And he's like, I'm alright, just doing my job and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I understand. He's like, you're going 60 to 40. I'm like, yes, I was. I always agree to it. I'm like, yes, I was. I was speeding. I'll admit it, officer. Always just admit it. That's the best thing. When you say, I don't think I was going that fast, that's when they're like, okay, you're lying to me, or you weren't paying attention enough. So admit to it. Admit to it every single time. I'll probably tell you guys this in another video, by the way, because I feel like this is a meaningful point. I want to start off with this. But what he did was he said, I can't let you go because you were going 60 and a 40. That's 20 over. But he said, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to give you a ticket for having something in your windshield, or on my mirror on the top there, because you're not supposed to have anything on your mirror, like no dice, no parking passes, no nothing. You're not supposed to have anything on there. He said, I'm going to give you a ticket. All you got to do is pay $50, scot-free. You're done. And I'm like, thank you. That was very nice of you. I was going 20 over, which I could have gotten a $250 ticket for, or $150 ticket, or whatever it is. I think it's $250, and had to go to classes for that kind of stuff, for going more than 15 over. But he didn't make me do any of that. He said, I'm going to give you a $50 ticket, and we're going to call it a day. How nice is that? I mean, come on. Those are the two experiences that I've had with police officers. But the thing is, I was nice to them. I was nice to them, and they were nice to me. They're people, too. All you can do is be nice to them. You know what? There's a lot of people that break the law. And if you're breaking the law, and you want to try and escape a cop, and he doesn't know if you have a gun or not, he might accidentally shoot you. It happens to a lot of people. And you know what? Stereotypes exist. A lot of people think that, black people might have guns or in a gang or something like that, and they might be fighting back and trying to kill you, because being a police officer is a dangerous job, and they might misjudge things. I don't feel that most police officers, 99.9%, are ever being like, hey, I want to kill this guy. I've never, ever, 99.9999, I don't even know how many. There's very, very little police officers that are like, you know what, I really want as my main goal in my job, I want to kill somebody. I really feel like I need to kill somebody. This black guy was mean to me, let's kill him. Nobody does that. That is not what they're thinking. They're not wanting to kill people. But you know what, if you're fighting back, and they think you might have a gun, and you can't see what's going on, and you freak out a little bit too much, you might be like, oops, I was scared for my life, I shot the guy. It happens. Even if it is somewhat racist, somewhat stereotypical, you're scared for your life, you're not just trying to kill somebody because they're black. And that is the total truth about it, guys. It's absolutely true. Come on, you gotta be honest with me. You can't be thinking that these cops are trying to kill people because they're black. That is just false, false, false. Wrong, wrong, wrong. So anyways, that's going to be pretty much what I have for you guys today. If you guys liked my ideas about this stuff, you can press the like button. If you don't like my ideas, you can tell me why in the comments below. I just feel like the Black Lives Matter movement is going about it the wrong way. I understand what they're trying to get across, but I just don't think they're doing it the right way. Thanks for watching, and have a super duper delicious day.